All right, we are now joined on the phone by LA City Councilmember Nithya Raman. She represents the area where the Sunset Fire is currently burning. Ms. Raman, thanks for being with us tonight.
Thank you so much for helping us get the word out about this evacuation order.
Absolutely. Tell us what you would like our viewers to know about what's going on right now near Runyon Canyon.
I want to tell you that the Sunset Fire anchored in Runyon Canyon area is currently burning at 10 acres. We have an evacuation order in place that stretches from Laurel Canyon to the west, Mulholland to the north, the 101 freeway to the east, and Hollywood Boulevard to the south. Anyone in that area is under an evacuation order, and they should leave immediately. They should leave calmly, they should take what they need, and they should follow orders from any LAFD or LAPD or official city personnel that they're seeing. I want everyone to monitor reliable news sources, including following updates at lafd.org/alert, and using, if they want to download an app called Watch Duty, that also gives you regular updates on where the evacuation perimeter is being extended if you are in nearby neighborhoods. I want also everyone to understand that this is a very serious issue. We have support from other jurisdictions and our own teams out there fighting this fire as effectively as possible, but the danger is very real, and residents in the area need to take this evacuation order seriously.
And I think they are taking it seriously. We had a reporter in Hollywood not too long ago, and he was in traffic, and he was showing us some live photos that looked very orderly, of course. You know, there was a lot of traffic on the streets there. Is there a place where people are congregating yet?
Yes.
Is there a place we can let people know if they want to go somewhere?
If people need a place to go, we are creating an evacuation shelter at the Pan Pacific Park Gymnasium, which is a city facility. It is at 7600 Beverly Boulevard, and we have our staff there, Rec and Parks and emergency operations staff there ready to greet people if they need that support. So once again, the evacuation site here is the Pan Pacific Gymnasium in Pan Pacific Park, which is at 7600 Beverly Boulevard.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And, you know, that's not too far from the Grove, lots of parking there. I've been in that park many times. Ms. Raman, we have our Mike Rogers here in studio as well. He just left moments ago to check on his dog, who, and you're also in the area, Mike. He's joining our conversation, Nithya.
Yeah, and one thing, Councilwoman, while we're talking, I just wanted to let viewers know if they are still needing to get out of there, the best situation, because traffic is an absolute nightmare. Everywhere. Laurel Canyon to the south is a mess. Hollywood Boulevard's a mess. Sunset Boulevard is a mess. If people are leaving, the further south they can go, and then go east or west if you need to, the better, because Sunset and Hollywood are totally jammed up. The other thing I want people to know is we look at this palm tree that's on fire from the chopper here, which looks very close to a house one, but is that Sunset is also closed in both directions for a fire staging area at Hayworth. And then that runs more to the west past Fairfax in that area. So, Councilwoman, I saw the LAPD down there. I assume Department of Traffic is getting involved as well to help with some of that traffic control?
Absolutely, and LAPD has called in additional resources to be able to manage ingress and egress from the evacuation area. They are already out there, and they've asked for additional resources that are either already been deployed or are on their way to being deployed. And that request for support was made as soon as the fire was seen. And so we should have all additional resources in place very, very quickly. But PD is already out there helping to manage traffic and will continue to do that. They've also been going around making sure that people know about the evacuation orders in person. And so I'm hopeful that people will heed these orders, will leave the site. It is going to be hopefully contained, but we're not there yet, and people need to take this seriously.
And Councilwoman, one more question, and I was trying to go back through my email and find it, but did Parks closed Runyon Canyon today, right? That wasn't open? I thought I saw somewhere that Griffith and Runyon were closed.
Yes, at our council district's request, actually all parks that were in the hillsides, Griffith Park, including the Observatory, Runyon Canyon, Lake Hollywood, the Hollywood Reservoir, which is manned by DWP, not our Rec and Parks, all of that was closed proactively. And so people should not have been able to get in and out of those parks. But now residents will also have to heed these orders. We were hoping to take preventative measures, but now we're going to fight this fire as effectively as we possibly can.
Yeah, and I just wanted to ask too. I mean, I know I heard on the radio when this first started, park rangers were up there. Do you know, was that closure being staffed so that people? I mean, obviously there's a million ways to get into Runyon, even not from the entrances. But do you know, was there staff there actually making sure that people weren't in the park tonight?
We had staff across the sites,
Okay.
Including from the Rangers and from PD, checking at different sites. A couple of the sites had people there, more time, but resources are stretched thin. Nevertheless, staff was out there regulating those entrances, and we had information available like tape, caution tape around Lake Hollywood Park so that people knew very visibly that it was closed, even when the ranger was off dealing with an individual who was coming in and out. They still knew not to go in. So, and we put the word out proactively. We'd appreciate you spreading the word as well. Those parks are going to remain closed tomorrow and onwards. So I hope that you can get the word out about that as well. It's very important that we keep the streets clear for emergency vehicles.
Yeah, we're doing that right now. Nithya Raman, thank you so much for being with us. We got your information out. Definitely the city is being proactive and looking ahead, and we're hoping to keep all our viewers safe. We appreciate your time spending with us. Thank you.